You're listening to the Almost F1 podcast, a show where fast cars meet faster, less informed opinions. I'm Jonathan, he's Gage, and together we break down Formula One with a mix of race day analysis, bad predictions, and the occasional hot take that probably won't age that well. Let's fucking go. All right.
Oh, damn, I didn't realize
Let's warm our voices up. I'm going to start talking, and I'm going to stretch out my vocal cords. Screaming won't help. That's not how you do it. You get your cords all buttery around the tone where you like to talk. And if that's up here, you need to be up here a little bit to loosen that up. And if you think you get a little deep, you need to be down here to loosen that up. And then you need to be up here. And then you need to be down here. And then you need to be up here. Are we about to start a barbershop quartet with two people? We need two more.
No, just tap dance.
What the fuck does that got to do?
I don't know.
We're just fucking. What do you call those people that entertain on the side of the street for money and shit? They play guitar.
I forgot what they call
Husking? Muskin? Busking. I think it's called busking. I think it's called. Hang on. Hey Google. Hang on. What is a busker? A person who performs music or other entertainment in the street or another public place for monetary donations. I was fucking right.
Yeah, cool.
Anyway.
You want a cookie?
This is what you guys are here for. Welcome back to the Almost F1 podcast. Episode 12, by the way. We made it to double-digit episodes. We're fucking cooking. Anyway, welcome back. Appreciate y'all listening. Hopefully you'll be watching soon. I've got a webcam pointing at Gage right now that's not doing anything. But I'm trying to train him like Pavlov's dog to where it's just there and he's not thinking about it.
Oh, yeah, no.
Because he likes to think about the camera when one's put in front of his face.
Oh, yeah.
Last time we did, dude, you were like, it took you a little bit.
Oh, yeah, no, it took me like
it was weird, though. It was weird.
15.
It is weird. You're basically looking at a camera, but looking past it to look at each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It is weird. Anyway.
Yeah.
Vibe check. Vibes are, Arkansas football has made a coaching hire. So that's something. It's not a good one. Y'all should feel great. You should feel great. If you want to start paying attention to college football, now's the fucking time. LSU just hired Lane Kiffin. You can be a fan and not be a bandwagon fan if you hop on now. I'm telling you, he's finna wreck shop at LSU. So,
yeah. Oh no, I just don't like. I used to get into football like that. Football. I used to get like aggravated as fuck and like.
Oh yeah, you gotta balance. You gotta balance. It's been so down with Arkansas for so fucking long that eventually the rage just leaves you, and you go, "Yep, that's exactly what we would do there."
Yeah.
Oh, we lost by 1 point. That makes sense. If you go back and look at every one of our 10 losses in a fucking row this season, they've mostly been by one score or less. I think 8 or 9 of those were one score or less. With like top nationally ranked teams. We just had no defense. And anyway, I don't want to get sad, so I'm not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
So straight to... I'm on the wrong line on my notes here. Oh no! The table is broken!
Alright, so what are we starting off with?
I'm going to kick it off with Pierre and Nico. I think it was a racing incident, and I think they both share responsibility.
I call bullshit. I call fucking bullshit.
Whose fault do you think it was?
I think that was Pierre's. And that was Pierre's all the way.
Pierre definitely washed wide when he... I don't know.
Nico left him space.
Wait, even Nico I'm trying to repaint it in my head. Was Nico inside or outside on the corner?
Nico was outside.
That's right, because it clipped his fucking right rear. Okay.
He went around a long way.
Pierre washed a little bit wide coming out of the corner. And I think he was trying to squeeze Nico. without realizing Nico had a gravel trap on the other side of him and had nowhere. There was no squeezing to be done, really.
Yeah.
That's what I think happened, truly. But it's going to go down as a racing incident. I don't think that's a huge deal. Because I also think that Nico, when he got a little bit of traction on the corner exit, he also did swerve back to the right a little bit. And it was literally a few inches, but it's F1. That's all it takes. It's literally, they're especially open wheel racing.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know. Like I feel Nico gave him the space.
Yeah.
I know.
The thing is that
he went wider.
Yeah.
Wider than he expected, but when he seen that fucking Nico's tire was up here, he should have backed off. I'm not even saying back off. I'm just saying be
more
aware,
cautious.
Be more aware of where.
I know, but we're talking. We're Monday morning quarterbacking this, and
yeah.
We're Monday morning quarterbacking this and saying all this. It happens. Wait, hang on.
Yeah, no,
that fucking quick.
It happens quick. I know
and the thing is that's why they have
you're supposed to be a professional.
Yeah, I agree. If you want to talk about who's supposed to be a professional, don't get me started.
What?
Nothing. Lewis couldn't pass an Alpine in Brazil. What's up with that? He's supposed to be professional.
For one. Okay, motherfucker.
He's like, okay.
You go get me started back up on this bullshit.
We can
look, I can feel my blood boiling right now.
We can stay civil about this, all right?
Mm-hmm.
We can stay calm.
We can get very violent about it too.
I told you. I told you. There's gonna be a day where Max is washed the fuck up, and you can roast him. I'm not gonna like it. Matter of fact, fuck that. Don't. You better not. The more I think about it, don't. Unless he earns it. Lewis has earned it a couple times, but I love it. But I still.
The fuck you mean?
In a shitty fucking car. He's a horrible. It's more than the car. It's a demoralizing team to be in. It's a team that won't let you fucking feel alive. It looks like.
Yeah,
both the drivers look dead.
Yeah,
like walking corpses.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what the Pilgrims did. Let me make my goddamn notes. You distracted me.
Just hop off my board now.
Well, if we're talking about who's supposed to be professional here, we were talking about Pierre and Nico, and you're saying they're supposed to be professionals, and I agree. But if you look at it, the reason they have to share responsibility here is, yes, Pierre went wide on purpose or unintentionally. We don't know. It could have been understeer wide. He could have done it on purpose. Blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. He went a little wide.
Mm-hmm.
Nico, instead of following the track limits parallel, so to speak,
yeah,
until he could clear that car or that car could clear him one, cut back over a little bit. When, again, just as much as Pierre could see him right there, Nico could look over and see Pierre right there. So now this is just my opinion. This is not me stating that this is in fact how it should be. It turns out that the professionals agree with me, and maybe they listen and decide that I'm such a rational person that I should be a full-time full-time steward for the FIA and be the first paid employee with the FIA. That's not a volunteered old rich white dude that has time to fuck off and go watch race cars and go meow, meow, meow.
Yeah.
You're out of line. You're 89. Go fucking retire somewhere. This is my retirement. It's a multi-billion-dollar sport. Mm-hmm. We shouldn't have you in charge. Anyway, that's a whole separate topic of discussion. But now, that brought out the safety car, to which me and you both didn't react in the moment to McLaren not pitting.
No, I did.
No. I'm saying we both didn't immediately react when we saw him drive by the pits because we were just a little frozen as to are we missing something that they know that we don't? Is there a why the fuck have they not brought these two cars? And then we quickly figured out they didn't know anything we didn't know. But that being said, I support McLaren in their decision because although they lost the race and could lose the driver's championship, they got their flexibility. They maintained their flexibility in this race, and that's key. That's most important here. Most important is that hang on, let's think about this. Let's think about this from a numbers perspective. It's just how many other? I'm trying to get my number of cars right. So there was only one DNF by that point, right?
Yeah.
Pierre, no, because Pierre DNF for that puncture. I think. I don't think he came back.
No,
it
wasn't
race.
Pierre. It was
Let's see.
Nico. Nico was out.
You're right.
Because his tire was fucked up.
So anyway, so that leaves 19 cars total on the circuit.
Yeah.
17 of those cars come into pit under safety car. And McLaren doesn't think that their 2 cars should come in and pit. I get going bold and going different and being, but when you have a full, it wasn't even a virtual safety car, it was a full-fledged safety car. And they had plenty of time before passing the pit entrance to call both of them in. But it's McLaren not wanting to double stack the cars because then it leaves one of them losing out in the pit stop if they double stack. But if they don't double stack, then they miss out on the. It's a whole fuck. It's back to this fairness bullshit. They're just trying to maintain this sense of fairness, and they're fucking both of them. We said this 3 or 4 weeks ago. This fairness is fucking both of them. There's no fairness here. It should be.
It should have just been a double.
They should have double stacked. Ferrari double stacked, and granted, Ferrari had a shit race, but their car's shit here, and you couldn't do nothing about that. So, but they double stacked, and multiple people. I don't understand it. They think they're Ferrari.
Yeah, I don't.
Like what? I don't know. I don't have enough technical knowledge to have much more of an opinion on this, other than it's pretty fucking simple.
When you see everybody else,
well, it's not even seeing everybody else, and that's what they were saying post race. Is like, oh, we didn't do it off anyone else, and blah 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 blah. It's like, yeah, but don't you just exactly? Doesn't common sense just tell you to pit under a safety car, given the opportunity, especially?
You already what was it, like 12 laps?
7 laps. 7 laps in, maybe 8 by the time they came around again under the safety car. But
so they were already 7-lap old.
7-lap old tires, and granted that's not a huge difference, but on a highly abrasive track like this, it could be. The only thing that made this race was the pit stops, though, after the safety car. Like I literally just sat it. I mean, that was it. It was all pit stop strategy, which is fine with me. If Max wins it, ooh, I don't care how the fuck you win it. But to the point where I had to take my dog to the vet, and I told you, I was like, hey, keep this going when I leave. I'm going to keep watching it in the car. But I was literally waited until the very last second to where I was almost late to dropping her off, but just so I could watch the first pit stop on lap 32 and just see where it really played out to.
Yeah.
And then I tried to keep watching it in my car a little bit, but you know, when you're driving, that's A, difficult, B, unsafe. Yeah. So trying to listen to a race like a podcast kind of sucks. I feel for everybody back in the day that had to listen to them over a radio broadcast or had to watch the shitty ass broadcast. We had like 3 cameras around the track.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't agree. Like that was just fucking stupid. You should have came in and switched tires.
Even they know. Like Zach Brown said it post race. He was like, when Jolene Palmer and the F1 TV crew was like asking about it, he was like, "We made a mistake." I'm like, you know what? This is separately, and I was like, you know what? I can respect that at least. If he'd come out and he did try to spend some corporate CEO whatever bullshit after that, but you'd only expect him to. But if he had come out and led with that, of oh well, you know, we thought that if we did that, blah blah blah. Shut the fuck up. But he didn't. He came out and was like, we made a mistake, and Stella kind of said the same thing. It was like, we made an error, and we owe it to the drivers, and the team needs to step it up. And I'm like, perfect. Yeah, that's the perfect response to
Meanwhile,
these two races they've had back to back, the double DSQs and whatever the fuck just happened here.
Meanwhile, Hannah's over here in the booth like
rubbing her fucking hands together.
This shit mine.
That's part of my notes later on is a shout out to Hannah Schmitz because she also, her and Red Bull pulled a fucking power move in a couple senses of the word. I'll get to that at my shout
That
outs.
was fucking.
Well, it's not even that she pulled a crazy. I mean, all credit to her. Credit to her.
But like as far as the team was,
she pulled the same strategy that anybody else in their position would have. And Red Bull always goes aggressive on the strategy and makes it work. And they did that. And to them, it's simple in a day's work type shit. So I'm sure she doesn't even feel like she did anything that spectacular. But obviously, everybody else recognizes that she did.
Yeah.
And
like
if Max wins this championship, I'm sure even he was saying congratulations to her on the podium. He's going to give her credit if he wins this championship. It'll be down to her and GP and the rest of the team. Like, the longer you watch this, the more you realize and the more nuance of the sport you understand, the more you realize how much of a team sport it really is. Even if they do only back one driver, the entire fucking team is behind him.
Yeah.
And like that's powerful. You can move fucking mountains.
But like the way they like move this week.
Just the way they operate in general.
That was good. That was great. That was
Red Bull's on their shit, and they've been here before. Yes, Lauren Meckes is a new team principal, but the rest of the team's not new.
No.
Some parts of them are, some key parts, whatever. But overall, the team's been in this spot before, chasing down, going down to the wire for a championship, and McLaren hasn't in a long fucking time. And Red Bull has. Red Bull's been doing it for, they came in 08 or no, 2010, I think. So 15 years plus. Or how bad is my math right now? I seriously can't believe McLaren have ruined this drivers' championship so bad that Max is about to write F1 history. Being the first and only since Schumacher to win 5 in a row and doing it from the biggest points comeback in F1 history.
It's a big if.
On the back of McLaren.
Yeah,
it's a big if, but right now as it stands, he's got a 33 point something chance going into it between 3 drivers. It's equal. They all have just as much chance of winning as the next.
Yeah.
So it's an if. Yeah. No, I'm not telling you opinion. I'm telling you statistics, odds. 33.9%. That's the statistical likelihood of Max winning.
Yeah.
So it is a big if. But Max is inevitable.
Lando would literally have to. If Lando stays in the race,
he's got to be 4th or lower, and Max has to win.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
He would have finished 5th today if Kimi didn't fuck up in that last corner. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. McLaren fucked up in Vegas. McLaren fucked up in Qatar. McLaren's probably gonna fuck up in Abu Dhabi. Kimi didn't have that little shimmy come out of the last corner. Kimi had a shimmy. But seriously, if he didn't have that come out of the last corner and Lando passed him, Lando would have finished 5th.
Yeah.
And that would have been even more. It's a 2-point difference where he finished. He would have got 10 points. He now got 12 points. 12. So it's I don't know. It's gonna be very. God, this is a. I don't know how do we handle being.
Is Abu Dhabi track for overtaking? Is it?
I don't really know.
Hold on, let's see.
At the Yas Marina circuit, overtaking is generally difficult despite track changes, as it requires following closely through tricky corners to gain an advantage down the long straights, leading to issues like DRS trains. So it's another track where it's tricky to overtake, just like Qatar.
Be a repeat of this track.
Kinda, basically.
Fucking Alonso. Holding everybody.
It's kind of a signature move now.
Yeah, that was funny.
If you see a DRS train, look at the front of it. It's probably Alonso.
Yep. Did
And so let's move on to our awards for the week. No, you still got a point?
I got like a few points.
Well, let's fucking hear them. Goddamn.
Okay, so let's get to Haas.
What about them?
What the fuck do you mean?
I know. Wait, I know.
What the fuck do you mean?
As soon as I asked, I remembered. Listen, they have an award coming. They have an award coming.
Yeah,
for sure.
What the fuck was that bullshit today?
And it's not on Ollie. He got the green light that said he could go. They dropped him. He went. And he went, guys! He was punching the fucking wheel and shit after that. He was fucking pissed, dude.
Just looking back at the garage, just sitting up in the seat, looking back at the garage, like, bro, come on.
Oh yeah, dude. Ira Camacho was hugging him on the pit wall after he DNF'd when I think they had to pit him, or he had to come back around, serve a penalty for that, and then they retired the car.
Yep.
But Ira Camacho was like holding him on the pit wall and hugging him and like patting his head and shit. He was like, "Dude, you're good. Like it's fine."
No.
Which is good, I think. And the thing that with that is that, like, yeah, that's a rookie mistake, but it's not his rookie mistake. That's a rookie mistake on the team. The team's got to be better there. Their system's got to be better there.
He's not on the wheels.
That green light is not supposed to be allowed to come on until they have sensors that are wired to that light in the wheel guns. When those wheel guns get sent to a certain torque, they all go green, 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 green. And when all four go green, then that light goes green.
Yeah.
So something malfunctioned there, I think, to have that happen. Because that green light shouldn't have come on.
Yeah, that would have acted.
So, I'd have been fucking livid. Because you know your race is ruined after that.
Oh yeah. And
just dropped it right on the fucking floor. Like, it's ruined.
I wonder how Ferrari feels.
Shitty, I can tell you. I don't have to. I mean, we don't have to speculate. Well, we can know.
No,
they feel terrible.
Oh, I'm talking about.
We're talking about fans, the company, or the drivers, or the team. Because those are four different. Those are all.
I'm talking about in this aspect of it. I'm talking about drivers. Carlos were fucking grabbing another fucking podium. Second podium at fucking Williams and a fucking mid-ass team.
Yeah, well,
against
they were.
Yeah, they were. They were against a fucking Ferrari.
It sucks for Alex too, because his races just haven't been working out for him strategically speaking, and like the way the team's running things. And a lot of it hasn't been his fault, and he's done a lot of the rebuilding at Williams. Carlos is getting a lot of the glory right now, which great for Carlos. He deserves it for putting the car on the podium, especially twice. But I do feel for Alex a little bit. Now, he's being a good teammate about it. He's celebrating and stuff with Carlos after, but I feel for the dude a little bit. Now, he's spent the last 4 or 5 years with shitty rookie teammates building that fucking team. As soon as James comes in, he's like, oh my God, finally a boss that'll get this thing going and we'll have something going, blah, blah, blah. And now Carlos is getting all the credit for that. That's a shitty feeling. That sucks for him. But hopefully next year Albon will look a lot stronger.
Hell, even Pierre was behind Lewis, and after the, I think it was
the sprint. It was after the sprint race.
It was either sprint or quali or something.
It was a sprint. It was a sprint race.
He was like, yeah, your car just looks like it's fixing to fall apart or something.
He's trying to kill you or something like
that. And that's
bad when you can see it, but you can see it. If you go watch the onboards, dude, it looks like they're like
the snaps.
It's like
the fucking snap.
It's ridiculous. What else you got for this week before we get on to the awards and stuff?
If I'm saying this right, Lance was fucked up after Qatar Grand Prix.
What happened? Like heat stroke or what?
I don't know. It was like he just damn near. It looked like he's damn near passed out.
It doesn't. Let me see. Oh, I see. Video was on board getting out. Was this year? This year? Because I know there was one. Let me read.
That's what I was looking for too.
It doesn't say.
But anyways, it was like.
I don't think this is from this year, because I don't think he DNF'd. So I think that's from one of the other years. But I'm glad you brought him up, because
he said something about.
I'm checking his results. Yeah, he DNF'd. But
he said something about I'm not faster or some shit.
I heard that too the other day. But more than that, it's
that was like on the in the race.
The Lance Stroll hate is starting to get, like, me and you, we're perpetuators of it. Like, we don't like the dude as a racing driver, but the hate is getting bad. It was after sprint quali. I think it was when that radio message came across. There's videos after that of him walking through the paddock of, like, wiping tears from his eyes and shit, and there's people, like, laughing at him and, like, making a joke out of it. I'm like, you can listen. Yes, he's a billionaire's baby. Yes, he's a fucking rich kid that's had everything handed to him. But yes, he is still in the top 0.5% drivers in the fucking world just to be here. Regardless of how bad we compare him to the best drivers in the world, he's still one of the best.
Yeah, and plus this year he's
not actually, more than that, he's a fucking human being. And like until I see something that tells me Lance Stroll is this unethical piece of shit that does harm to others and blah blah blah, I'm not gonna wish anything bad upon him. Now we hate on him and we joke about him in a sports sense, the same way these athletes to us are make believe, right? They're not real people to us. It doesn't seem to anybody, not just me and you, to any fan. It doesn't seem real. That's why we get so much entertainment out of all their drama and all their heartbreak, because it feels like a reality show to us.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like anything personal. But then you see these videos, like that video of Lance walking through. I almost had tears for him when I saw the people laughing at him, because what the fuck is that?
I didn't say that.
I'll find it later and show it to you, but it just really. So PSA, back up off of Lance, guys. His job's probably gone anyway. Adrian knew he's not going to put up with that shit. And that may be why he was crying. And we need to cut him some fucking slack. So, are we ready to go into our awards for the week yet?
No, because I got one more point.
Oh, my bad. What is it?
So, were you watching when George was in a fucking drama queen again?
No, but I don't doubt it.
It was with Lando.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, in the media pen when he was like, "I saw what you said about me, mate." And Lando's like, "You believe that? You believe the media over me? That's so disappointing."
Bro.
Calm down, you posh British fucks.
That shit was funny as fuck.
Speaking of posh British fucks, that honestly gets me to this point a little bit. I'm jealous of the British and really just like the European F1 content creators. They just sound so much more neat and polished than we do, just naturally. They could be fucking idiots. I wouldn't know. No. I think they had a PhD. You know what I'm saying? And the opposite goes for us. We could be PhD level geniuses. Nobody is ever going to listen to us and think that. Nobody. So I'm jealous of that, and it pisses me off a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Now we're going to move on to our awards for the week. And, you know, the last thing I'll say that we can talk about before we get on to our awards for the week is the Madrid potentially not even making it to the calendar after all this hype about it. Replacing it with Imola, which it should be anyway.
Wait, what did you just call this track?
Madrid, that's what it's called. It's in Madrid.
It's Madrid.
Yeah.
You said Madrid.
It's Mad Ring. Madrid. That's the name of the track. Like Hungaroring is in Hungary.
Ah.
Yeah. Now who's dumb?
Yeah.
But no, it's not even going to make it to the calendar after all this prep and hype and talk and whatever.
That's fine.
I'm fine. Listen, I am more than fine with it, especially if we get Imola as a replacement.
I'm fine with him.
Which, dude, Imola shouldn't be leaving the calendar anyway.
I'm fine with him.
We don't need 7 goddamn races in the Middle East. We need Imola and Monza.
Yeah, but it's also
dry,
no.
sandy, windy.
No.
Oh.
No. So it's the sport was basically born over there.
Wrong. That's so wrong.
I thought it was.
No, it had nothing to do with the Middle East. It was born in Europe, like post World War II, and really they were racing pre World War II, but World War II put a huge halt on everything.
Yeah, but it's still over there.
In the Middle East.
That's the same fucking thing, ain't it?
As Europe? Have you ever looked at a fucking map? Have you? Hang on.
Hold
Have
on.
you ever, bro? Look. No. I'm gonna educate you right now. So it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine to not know things. Watch. This, United States.
Yeah.
This, Canada.
Yeah.
This, actually Mexico, Central America. So United States and Canada make up North America.
Yeah.
Mexico, all these other countries in here make up Central America.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if we go over here, Europe, that's a continent.
Yeah.
You have Spain, you have France, you have England, you have Scotland, you have Italy.
Yeah.
Over here is the Middle East and Saudi Arabia and Dubai and Afghanistan. Over here, closer to Asia than Europe. Yes, it is the same physical landmass. That doesn't mean the sport was... that means NASCAR was born in fucking Mexico because it's on the same landmass. Right?
I mean, you could say that.
No, you fucking could. I'm so done with you. Anyway, so... Oh, wow. Where did we even just go? Back to the Imola. We need Imola on the calendar. We need Monza on the calendar. We don't need 7 goddamn tracks in the Middle East, the native land of Formula One.
Yeah.
But we don't need that many tracks over there.
Yeah.
We really don't. And honestly, the spectators don't even really turn out to these places because they're like Qatar. It's an extremely oppressive government. They don't let women show their faces, or it's one of those places where women can't drive, women can't vote, women can't go to school, women can't. They can go to the market and buy food and take care of things around the house. That's what they're allowed, quote unquote, to do. That's it, right? Which is why it was such a power move for Red Bull to throw Hannah Schmitz up on the podium with a bottle of champagne, drinking and spraying champagne all over each other.
And not GP.
In a country like that. Because, yes, she should have been up there also because of the strategy, but also it was kind of a double-edged sword from Red Bull.
Yeah.
But I'll get to that.
I'll get to that.
But no, there's legacy tracks and historic tracks that deserve to stay. Imola and Monza are those.
Yeah.
All right, and it's time to move on to our awards, which we will do in just a second when we come back. All right, guys, before we get back into this episode, I got to put you on our brand new partner, DUBBY. This stuff is an energy drink powder loaded with vitamins and nootropics, built for anyone who wants clean focus without the jitters or the crash. Just take one rounded scoop because DUBBY understands their consumers and knows that nobody actually does a flat scoop. We all round scoop. Toss it into 6 to 8 ounces of cold water, shake it up, and boom, you're done. You're ready to go. What makes DUBBY different is they took the time to build a formula that isn't packed with fillers, maltodextrin, or any of that artificial color and nonsense. It's clean, it's simple, and it works. Each serving has about 150 milligrams of caffeine, about 2 cups of coffee, or half a cup of my coffee. But because there's no sugar and they use Neurofactor, you don't get that anxious, over-caffeinated, why am I shaking like I just hit the wall at Monaco type of feeling. Just smooth energy and dialed in focus. And here's the best part for F1 fans. This is a global sport, is it not? Well, DUBBY knows that. They ship worldwide. So whether you're staying up till 3 a.m. for Suzuka or waiting up till 5 a.m. for Melbourne, you can just keep yourself awake without feeling like death afterwards. Use code ALMOSTF1, it's all caps, to get 30% off your order at checkout. That's code ALMOSTF1 for 30% off. Go get dialed in. Now, let's get back to the bullshit. All right, well, on to the awards. Dummy of the week. Behrman's pit crew, who let him go without a fucking tire on his car. And we said it a second ago, but obviously that's. I was trying to think of who else to give it to, and the only other person would be McLaren strategy team. But
that's who I gave it to.
That's a low blow. That seems like an easy one, and I went for Ollie.
I went for McLaren because that was fucking stupid.
That was the dumbest thing I've seen in a long time.
That was fucking stupid.
That was one of the most idiotic decisions I've seen from any kind of like management, like sports team wise management in a long time.
Only reason I also went with McLaren too is because they're top running. Like they're one of the top runners, and they're the ones that's fighting.
Yeah, they're at the tip of the spear, so to speak. They should be performing at a higher level than that.
Yeah.
Big dog of the week. Who'd you give it to?
Honestly, gave it to Oscar.
That's fair. That's a good shout, honestly. He drove his fucking ass off.
No, he was like, bring me the fuck in. I'm going to chase Max.
Yeah.
And
he did for a little bit, but
he chased it. He did.
He drove the wheels off that bitch. I know that.
If they would just listen to him earlier,
maybe. That's still a big maybe.
Yeah, that's who I had to give it to.
I went with Red Bull for putting her up there, and Hannah Schmitz for standing on the podium and spraying and drinking the champagne in a country that's ruthlessly oppressive to women. I think that was a huge slap in the face to the Qatar royalty that was there on the podium and whatever, and as it should be. Yeah. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. Helmet of the week.
I went with Nico.
Yeah, I saw that when he was standing outside his car. I almost gave it to him because of that.
His helmet.
His is pretty clean. I don't know if that was a special design helmet or if that's his regular one he runs with, but
I think that's his regular.
I gave mine since there were no special ones, at least that I could think of. I don't think there were. Mine's going to Max. This is kind of default helmet. I've told you before. It looks super clean.
Mine's going to Max.
Shut up. Listen, I can't help it. And it does. It has an aura of greatness to it.
Yeah.
I like Lewis's yellow helmet. It almost went to him.
I like his, but
I dig it.
It's all right.
Livery of the week.
Couldn't really
hone in. Just looking at teams' base liveries though. Just what you can imagine in your head. You liked Kick when they first came. When you first saw their livery, you liked that shit a lot.
That shit was.
So that's one, and then
I'm gonna have to go with Racing Bulls.
Yeah, that's who I went with too.
Racing Bulls.
I went with Big Car because white liveries just look the best. Fucking fight me. Not you. Anybody.
Oh, I was gonna say there's a window behind you.
Yeah, and an old window at that.
Either that
in a rickety tickety chair that I'm sitting in.
Yeah, either that or I was just say I could stand up and just kick that side.
Who do you have for rookie of the week?
Kimmy.
Yeah, I think he deserves it. He had that one little blunder right there at the end, and that was it. But I mean,
I went with him again.
You can't.
He's
just impressive, flat out. Just we were saying in the car earlier that Behrman, Antonelli, and Hadjar are going to run this sport in the next 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
they're going to be the leaders in the sport.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see who you got for this radio of the week.
Lance.
What did he say? What did he say exactly?
Said something about I'm not slow. I'm just not like. No, I'm not fast or some shit.
Yeah, it just.
But it was in the race, and I'm like,
I'm starting to feel for the guy
I,
in a
I
weird
went
way.
I went and looked, and I'm like, I can't find it. So I'm like,
Maybe I was imagining it.
yeah, maybe.
No, I do remember him saying something about that. Oh. I went with Lando when he was told they didn't like his throttle shaping through certain corners because the temps were getting too high. Well, if I need help, then I just don't know how to do it. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
I'm like, the thing about,
And
listen, I'm going to dick ride Max again, get over it.
oh,
Because this is one of the things they say about Lewis, too. So get ready to dick ride with me right next to me.
you got to put some spit on it.
Right? No, but one of the things that stands him out from others is that they can say, Max, you're overheating your tires here, here, and here. And he can keep doing the same lap times within 1 or 2 tenths of each other, and his tire temps will just fall. And then they'll say, okay, you're good, you can push again, and he'll push, and he'll pick up 4 tenths, 5 tenths. And then, cool, you're like maintain your tires or manage or whatever, and he can just do it.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying Lando needs to develop some innate feeling in his hands or his ass that he can feel it through, but like you got to figure something out. Now Max asked for help. He'll tell GP, I'm having a lot of oversteer in this corner, and GP will help him with settings on the car to get it right. But in terms of just flat out managing, he never needs help managing.
Yeah.
He's got that. If he can have the car under him, at least mostly.
Yeah.
McLaren for fucking rocket ships today, dude. They were gone. Like if they had nailed the strategy, Max would have,
If they had pitted with
Max would
everybody
have happily
else.
bowed his head to Lando tonight. Lando would have been crowned fucking champion. It'd been over with.
Yeah.
But
literally, if McLaren would have went in with everybody else.
Crazy. That's one of the crazy. We're gonna look back on that for a long time as like the deciding thing. One of the deciding things, right along with Lando's DNF, right along with the double disqualification. That's gonna be one of those we look back on with like, oh fuck, that really sunk. Like
Yeah.
And your power rankings before we get out of here.
For the next race or this race?
For this race, like who performed the best?
I'm gonna have to go Red Bull.
No, just drivers.
Oh, the driver's live?
Yeah.
I have to go with Oscar, Max, and Isaac.
Yeah, that's fair. I went with the podium. Max, Oscar, and Carlos. I think they're all fair. I think there's multiple that could have won it. That could be top 3 power.
Well, I said fucking Isaac because like he was
before he DNF'd. He was. I had that noted
Isaac
somewhere
DNF?
here.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Like the second to last lap, he got a puncture.
Yeah, but I thought he finished.
No, he DNF'd. Look, hang on. Here's the standings right here.
He didn't finish.
He couldn't. I think he wanted to.
Oh no. Yeah. But he was doing good.
He was, and I put that in here somewhere. He was fighting George for 6th, and that's really impressive.
What the fuck was George doing this week?
I don't know. He was just kind of out of it.
I think he was having problems with
the same steering issues he was having.
No, I don't want to say something to be wrong. I think he was having some kind of problem with the car. I'm not too sure.
Now, our race event predictions last week were yours, I should say, were pretty close.
Who did I say?
You had Max, Oscar, and Lando. It ended up being Max, Oscar, and Carlos. In that order. I had Max, Kimmy, and George in that order, and I was only right about Max. Thank God. All right, preview Abu Dhabi. You're 1, 2, 3, and 4.
This is hard.
Yeah. So I went. Would it help if I go first?
Yeah.
I went Max, George, Oscar, Lando. I have to have Lando fourth because he has to finish fourth or lower for Max to win it. If Max wins it, Max has to win the race and Lando has to finish fourth or lower. So that kind of locked in my number 1 and number 4 on my predictions because I got to pull for it.
I really think it's going to be a shootout between Oscar and Max. I don't know.
Call it. No, fuck. I don't know. Nail in the coffin predictions. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's no dancing. Oh, I don't know. Fuck that. Gun to your head. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Max, Oscar. Kimmy, Lando. I think it's gonna be a shootout between Max and Oscar because
Yeah, I do too. I don't know.
if Lando proves me wrong, then that's good on his end. But like I don't know. I feel like he's gonna fold. With it being a 3-person shootout,
Well,
I
and
feel like he's gonna fold.
I think he is too. I think we saw a little bit of mental wear from him today, where he was on the radio whining so much. I say whining. I shouldn't say it. Complaining about issues with the car, being able to manage or whatever. Oscar, we saw him get frustrated, but never seemed like he was panicking.
Yeah.
Lando seemed like he was really under pressure. Now, post race, he didn't. Post race, he looked a lot cooler and collected than he seemed during the race.
Yeah.
So, could go one way or the other. But I think his mentality and mental fortitude overall has improved significantly from last year. But I think Max is in an advantageous position for 2 reasons. Of one, he's chasing, not being chased, which is just a different mentality to be in. I think it helps more than it hurts to be chasing rather than.
Yeah. Plus, he hasn't had really a hard battle like that
Since 21, really.
Yeah.
I think 22 came a little close with Charles or somebody, but regardless, my whole point is that Max also has already won 4. This is a different kind of pressure to him than this Lando. For Lando, this is like the Titanic on your shoulders. For Max, it's a heavy backpack that you're used to carrying. It's a different, and for Oscar too. But if we're speaking about mentalities, I don't worry about Oscars as much as I worry about Lando's.
Yeah.
Even when he had the dips in Baku, he came back, and I mean, this weekend he dominated, other than winning the race, and he fucking was flying. The McLarens were flying.
Yeah, they were going.
One sec. Just gonna look up race winner odds real quick on DraftKings for you guys and see what we're looking like this week. Let's see. Go here to Formula One World Championship. Can you stop moving around?
I was trying something out real quick.
Did it work?
Yes.
Okay, I don't believe it.
What did I say?
No. All right. Lando is minus 330. Oh, no, that's for the championship. I'm sorry. I need to go for the race. Oh, shit. Max is the favorite to win the race. Lando's second, Oscar third, George fourth, Kimi fifth. So, you guys do with that information what you wish. The only race you can bet on for next year is Las Vegas, which is ironic and hilarious. It also has Max as the favorite to win, with George next, and then Lando, then Oscar. Fuck that. I'm betting Carlos to win it. Williams 2026, man. All right. I think that's going to wrap it up for us this week.
Yeah, it was a good. It was.
It was
a good
a
one.
really good race. It's been a subpar recording. Appreciate you guys listening. Come back next week. We will have one more episode to cap off the season. And then after that, we're going to probably start doing some historic race reviews. For the month or so, we have an off season before preseason testing starts again in January. So, yeah, don't stop listening just because the season's over. We're still here. So, till then, we'll see y'all next week. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
Bubble butt.